I asked myself, who are they? They are just strangers to me. They are none, you know, they are not related to me, none of my friends or relatives, but they really put in their heart and they are so patient to share with me about the product. That is what convinced me initially, not the product, but their heart. So during that time, we, after deep talk actually, then we purchased one bottle of spirulina that is 2005 tablets. After buying it, I did not start taking it. I actually put it at the cupboard there. So on the second day, when they actually follow up the call, hi Alice, have you actually started taking spirulina? I dare not tell them. I tell them yes. So after putting down the phone, then I start taking it. So on the first day, second day, I actually started taking 5 tablets a time. So 15 tablets a day. Unfortunately, on the second day and third day, my situation got terrible. My head is so pain, like bursting. My blood stain become more. You know, the saliva that I actually throw out have more and more blood stain. My whole body is like ants biting. My bones is cracking. I am spineless. I can't move myself. I'm flat on the bed. I know this time I'm dying. Really, I'm dying. So I tolerated until my husband came back at night. He wanted to actually send me straight to the hospital, but I told him no, because I know same thing, if I go back to the hospital, I won't be able to be discharged. So I said, please let me die on my bed. I'm not going. So I tolerated until the next morning. When actually Shasha, they all called up to follow up. I told them I felt terrible. So they actually advised me to reduce the dosage. So I reduced it from 5 to 3 tablets a time. So the situation actually improved a little and a little at a time. I felt better, you know, the headache go off a little, my pain go off a little, everything go off just a little. So when the days passed by, on the 4th day, 5th day, and all the way until the 3rd week, when I had to go back for my blood test again, I was quite amazed from the report. Actually, the white blood cell actually ran down. There was 4,008 during that time. I was very shocked. So, without sharing my joy with anyone, I go back. I look at the product again. I pick up the books and read. How come the product is so amazing? I just can't believe it. So when my husband came back, I shared him about the good news in my blood count. So I actually decided to give up all my medication and concentrate on spirulina itself. I'm actually risking my life. I know I can't do that, but I want to prove to myself that the product is very effective for my white blood cell control. So I gave up all my medication, including Chinese herbs and my hospital medication, totally, only on spirulina. So without asking the doctors and my upline advice, I increased my dosage 10 times per intake. So one day I'm actually taking 30 tablets a time. So my result actually improved very much on the 3rd week, 4th week, 5th week. And on the 6th week, same thing, I have to go back to the hospital again. Wow, this time the feeling is like, you know, little girl from the school coming back from the report card, you know, sharing with someone, hey, I got A this time. So this time I called everybody, my blood count went down again. I was so glad, I was so happy. I know this is the hope. The hope is coming. Just because I'm giving myself a chance, I did not give up spirulina. I'm very constant in taking spirulina. So on the 6th week, since the report is so great, I continued. And this time, I started to take 60 tablets a day, which is a very daring move from actually 5, 10, and 60. And the report actually every time it gives me great hope. And that is why I'm here. I'm able to sit here to talk to everyone. And I wanted to share with everybody why I started Spirulina is because I tell myself, if you give yourself a chance, there's always a hope. If you never give yourself a chance, there's always zero hope. In fact, I'm really a very, very daring person. How dare am I to be myself a doctor, to give up all my medication, my Chinese herb, everything except spirulina. So on that day, actually, my parents, my husband, and including my upline son, they actually scolded me. This time I've been scolded by them. How dare I am to actually give up the medication on my own self, is it? So after scolding, I actually take back my medication with spirulina. This time it worked even best. And with the help of marrow water, which I started drinking on the second week, and until today, there's a great changes, not just my health, even my skin, my nails, the purplish color actually go off. My nails start to grow very naturally, without cracking. My skin actually not that dry now, which y'all can see. And I got no problem putting on makeup now, which I had problem during that time where I under medication. So
especially it's the Spirulina and Biopure water really help you a lot.
Spirulina, yes. Yeah. So this is the show, and I would like to tell everyone who is listening to me now, give yourself a chance, because Spirulina, they are so natural, they are not a medication which I taught before.